Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are back with another reaction video. This time it is a movie. It's Sherlock Holmes. It is the Robert Downey Jr. Version, if you will. It's a movie I've seen way back when. I don't remember when it first came out. I think it was in the early 2000s, but I remember enjoying it, but I don't really remember what happens. So I thought I would revisit it, and I think it's a movie that probably a lot of people would enjoy. So I decided to, why not put it as a reaction. So here we are. The lighting might change throughout the video because I'm starting filming like late afternoon. It's like 4:30 p.m. so the sun might set and I might have to go and turn on the light. So if the lighting changes, it's because of that. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So let's check this out. Oh right, Jude Law is in this too. I've always liked sort of like mystery, like solving mysteries, etc. Oh, there's Downey. There he is. Parkour.
Parkour! Head cocked to the left, partial deafness in ear. First point of attack. 2. Throat paralyzed vocal cords, stop screaming.
Ooh.
3. Got to be heavy drinker, floating rib to the liver. 4. Finally, dragging left leg, fist to patella.
Oh, that might
Summary
hurt.
prognosis, conscious in 90 seconds, martial efficacy, quarter of an hour at best. Full faculty recovery, unlikely.
Oh, he just described, oh my gosh, he envisioned in his head what he was gonna do. I thought it already happened. That sequence was so cool. What in the demonic possession? Oh, this is some cult shit. No. No, ma'am. Who are you? Oh.
I like the hat. I just picked it up.
Oh, cool.
You remember your revolver? Oh, knew I forgot something. Always nice to see you, Watson.
That's a cool shot. It's cool that it actually took that long for him to pass out, because it's not like 5 seconds. It's like what, 10 to 20? Something like that, I think. What the fuck? She's gonna stab herself?
Sherlock Holmes and his loyal dog. Tell me, Doctor, as a medical man, have you enjoyed my work? Let me show you how much I've enjoyed it.
Pop. Oh.
Serve.
Lord Blackwood.
You fraud. Don't even think about it.
How are you, boy? Impeccable timing, Lestrade.
Oh, Lestrade.
Congratulations, Lestrade.
Bravo, Inspector.
Wow, good job, Lestrade.
Gentlemen, cheese.
Lestrade, you contributed about 5% to this, but congratulations on your catch of this criminal. I'm assuming it's because Sherlock wants to remain relatively anonymous. Because he even covered his face when the picture was taken.
You know, it's been 3 months since your last case.
Gently, Watson. Be gentle with me.
Ah!
He's a vampire.
My mind rebels to stagnation. Give me problems, give me work.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
You've been in this room for 2 weeks. I insist, you have to get out.
There's nothing of interest for me out there.
Me. I'm completely fine in my room, thank you very much.
Dinner?
Wonderful.
The Royale?
My favourite.
Mary's coming.
I'm busy.
Not available.
You're meeting her, Holmes?
Downey's such a good actor. Jude Law too. But Downey's just so charismatic.
You're early.
Fashionably.
Miss Mary Morstan.
Oh, my goodness. What a pleasure. For the life of me, I don't know why it's taken him so long to introduce us properly.
It's the look that says behave.
It can seem a little far-fetched, though, sometimes, making these grand assumptions out of such tiny details.
That's not quite right, is it? In fact, the little details are by far the most important.
What about a complete stranger? What can you tell about me?
You?
I don't think that's...
I don't know that.
N-
It's not a
no.
dinner, perhaps another time.
I insist.
You insist.
You remember we discussed this.
The lady insists.
She's gonna read her to filth, watch. Uh-oh.
Right on all counts. Mr. Holmes, apart from one. I didn't leave him. He died.
E. Oh! Oh, Rachel McAd. Is that Rachel Mc... Is that her name? I don't remember. Rachel McAdams?
Oi, we ain't done yet!
First, distract target. Then block his blind jab.
It's so cool.
Counter with cross to left cheek.
Oh.
Discombobulate. Dazed, he'll attempt wild haymaker. Employ elbow block. And body shot. Block ferrule left. Weaken right jaw. Now fracture.
Oh, damn.
Break cracked ribs. Traumatize solar nerves. Dislocate jaw entirely.
Oh.
Heel kick to diaphragm. In summary, ears ringing, jaw fractured, 3 ribs cracked, 4 broken, diaphragm hemorrhaging. Physical recovery 6 weeks. Full psychological recovery 6 months. Capacity to back of head utilized.
I love those montages. Damn.
Your Blackwood's put him under some kind of spell, sir. It's like he's burning from the inside out.
What?
Take this man to the infirmary, now!
What the heck?
What's this all about then, Blackwood?
Someone I want to see.
Yeah, an exorcist, because, sir, you're possessed. It's giving you need Jesus.
Clean yourself up. You are Blackwood's last request.
Huh?
He is like unto the beast. The beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were...
Yuck.
I love what you've done with the place.
Love how you decorated the place.
So glad you could accept my invitation. So now you're curious as to whether there's a larger game afoot.
Either that or, shortly my friend will pronounce you dead, and I thought I might keep him company.
Okay.
5 lives might have been spared.
Those lives were a necessity.
Okay.
I wonder if they'd let Watson and me dissect your brain.
For science. You know, research purposes.
3 more will die, and there is nothing you can do to save them. You must accept that this is beyond your control.
Girl, challenge accepted.
Lord Henry Blackwood, you are sentenced to death for the practice of black magic.
That is the end of Lord Blackwood.
Nah. Because, I mean, the movie is not over, so something else must have happened. And he was making threats of, like, oh, there's more on the way. Like, 3 more that you're not going to be able to stop. So what does he have in mind?
London's so bleak this time of year.
What's the name of Sherlock's love interest?
And while I was setting the table, I found this file with my name on it.
I was simply studying your methods.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Is that the Maharaja's missing diamond?
Now, by the looks of things, I'd say you're between jobs.
And you between husbands?
Oh.
I'm Irene Adler again.
Oh, Irene! That's the name. Her British accent is odd.
I need your help. I need you to find someone. I think you'll find all the information you need inside. You remember the ground?
If I remember correctly, Irene is kind of like Sherlock, but she doesn't use it to solve cases. She uses her intelligence and smarts to theft and to benefit herself, essentially.
He'll do it.
Well done, Miss Adler.
What? Who is you?
A little rifle range go a long way, sir. Rubbing the calluses off his German back.
It's Sherlock, isn't it?
Look at you. Why is the only woman you've ever cared about a world-class criminal? She's the only adversary who ever outsmarted you.
Yeah.
Twice.
Last case together.
I've already read it. Missing person.
Okay.
Luke Reardon. 4'10", red hair, no front teeth. Case solved. What were you doing?
Will you allow me to explain?
Let him. Of course, he was observing everything. It was him.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you wearing a...
False nose? No.
Tell me that wasn't...
That wasn't.
Did it just go, ayah?
What's that? What's that?
Got some flowers for you, sweetheart. Cut you a deal because you're so pretty.
Oh, my lucky day.
Hello, gorgeous. You got something for me?
Yuck.
Now, what have we got here?
Girl.
That's the Irene I know.
She felt like she's being followed.
Sir, Inspector Lestrade asks that you come with me at once.
What's he done now? Lost his way to Scotland Yard?
It's Lord Blackwood, sir. It appears he's come back from the grave, sir.
Oh my, I knew it, man. The way he was talking, it sounded like he had an ulterior plan when he was talking.
I pronounced the man dead myself.
How did he do it?
Groundskeeper claims he saw him walking through the graveyard just this morning, sir.
The newspapers got wind of it yet?
Well, that's what we're trying to avoid, sir.
Certainly.
Certainly.
Panic. Sheer bloody panic, sir.
Indeed.
Indeed.
You took your time, Holmes?
And on the third day...
He shall rise again.
They're smashed open from the inside. The witness stated that he saw Lord Blackwood rise from the grave.
Good Lord.
That's not Blackwood.
Now we have a firm grasp of the obvious.
You're a keen observer of the obvious.
May I borrow your pen?
The two front teeth. Ginger, the guy that they were describing with the two front teeth missing. Okay, he came prepared. Oh my. I almost saw God. Jesus Christ, it scared the shit out of me. It was so loud.
Irene Adler was here. Either that, or the ginger midget wore the same Parisian perfume.
It looks like he was attempting to combine some kind of sorcery and scientific formula.
More importantly,
There's
that's what he was trying to dispose of.
evidence. Honey? It was royal jelly. I don't know.
Hydrated rhododendron.
Ah, yuck. Ew!
Look at the crest.
Blackwood?
Reardon was working with Blackwood.
Cartoons. Questions. To what end?
Oh. Goons.
Judging by your arsonist toolkit, you're here to burn down the building and extinguish all evidence therein.
Y'a problème?
Y a pas de problème ici, monsieur? Oh my god. I'm 5'3". This guy will be like twice my size. Whoa! Did it give me like an electric shock? Try me, bitch. Stay down. You're done. Go to bed. Such beauty and such grace, such poise in the technique. The ring. Oh my god. It's like a taser? Like on steroids? I would have kicked him in the balls because it doesn't matter if you're like 5'10" or like 6'4". Those are just a weak spot. Oh no. Watson with the stormtrooper aim. Come on. Oh my. Get down. Jesus Christ. That thing almost took out 2 people for the price of 1.
You know, in another life, you'd have made an excellent criminal.
Yes, then you, sir, an excellent policeman.
He's always getting dragged.
Tell me you have answers.
All in good time, Stroud.
All in good time? What is this, some parlour game where we have to guess what you're thinking? Friends in high places. They're the ones who bailed you out.
Who?
I'm terribly sorry to inconvenience you, sir, but I'm going to have to put this on you.
What?
Mr. Holmes, apologies for summoning you like this.
Who you really are is, of course, another matter entirely. Judging by the sacred ox on your ring, you're also the secret head of the Temple of the Four Orders, into whose headquarters we now sit, on the northwest corner.
I dare say we have the right man, gentlemen.
Sherlock Holmes, Ambassador Standish from America, and Lord Coward, the Home Secretary. But our secret systems have steered the world towards a greater good for centuries. The danger is they can also be used for more nefarious purposes.
What some call the dark arts, or practical.
So they work with Blackwood?
Mr. Holmes, we don't expect you to share our faith, merely our fears.
Fear is the more infectious condition. In this instance, fear of your own child.
He's the dad of Blackwood?
You have the same irises, a rare dark green, the diamond-shaped hazel flanks, together with identical outer ears, or pinna, which are only passed down through direct bloodline, which makes you by necessity either brothers or, in this case, more likely, father and son.
Oh! exposed. Caught in 4K.
Very few people are privy to that information, and we want to keep it that way. He was conceived during one of our rituals. His mother wasn't my wife.
Your rituals?
We've done our best to stop him ourselves, but it's not enough.
His power grows daily. His resurrection is evidence of that. But what he does next will be far more dangerous.
Why does he sound so sus?
As Home Secretary, I have considerable influence over the police.
Yes. I do have a parting query, Sir Thomas.
What is that?
If the rest of his family's dead, how long do you expect to survive?
Oh.
Food for thought.
Good question. Interesting. So they're part of the order that Blackwood was part of. First of all, the younger one sounded hella sus. Because the other ones were like, we're scared of him. And the other one was like, oh, his power grows, blah, blah. He was like gassing him up, while the other two were like scared.
I found your man. He's buried in Blackwood's tomb.
Is she surprised?
Oh dear. Hope my client doesn't come looking for a refund.
He's a professor, isn't he? Couldn't see his face, but I spotted a bit of chalk on his lapel. I've never known a professor to carry a gun, and on such a clever contraption. No, it's a you're in over your head Irene visit. Whoever killed Reardon was covering their tracks, which makes you the next loose end to be snipped.
Let it breathe. I've never been in over my head.
Leave now. Disappear. You're good at that. Or stay and volunteer for protective custody. You're not listening. I'm taking you to either the railway station or the police station.
Great. It's poisoned. She didn't drink.
I told you to let it breathe.
I mean...
Can you taste the comet?
They're always trying to one-up each other. Girl, I'm exhausted. I need to let my hair down. My son is out there causing a ruckus, up to no good. Oh, great. He's gonna get killed, didn't he? Oh, he's gonna die for sure. Oh, yeah, that's not suspicious that all the candles went out, sir. Yeah, keep bathing. What? Is he getting melted? Is it like acid or something? What? Why is it bubbling and shit? It's like, this.
Madam, I need you to remain calm. And trust me, I'm a professional. But beneath this pillow lies the key to my release. Of course, she misinterpreted my intention entirely.
We've checked everything, sir. No sign of a break-in, and the butler didn't hear a thing. And the only thing missing was his ring, sir.
Was the dad like the head of the order? Is he trying to like rise in power or some shit? Because why kill him if you're part of the same order? Oh, secret tunnels. Yay, more cult shit. More bones.
Mr. Holmes?
Girl. Not the crow again. Is Blackwood here? Because he was... Whatever does the crow... Before there was Blackwood as well. So he's gonna die, I assume.
What's the meaning of this, coward? Why have you called this meeting? Sir Thomas is dead. I nominate Lord Blackwood as head of the order.
I called it, bro.
You know damn well what he's capable of.
Of course he does.
I I called it twice.
That's why we're here.
I called it that he would die, and I called it that the young one was working with him, with Blackwood. Because he was gassing him up earlier.
To create a new future. A future ruled by us.
Everyone else doesn't look scared.
We take the first step towards a new chapter in our history.
They look like they admire him.
The people of England see our newfound power, they'll bow down in fear.
Oh, he's gonna die for sure. Because he looks like the odd one out.
Like the colony that was once ours. It will be again.
What, America?
Well, gentlemen, someone has to stop him, even if you won't.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god.
As you can see, we are protected. Come, drink your allegiance here.
Drink your allegiance. Girl.
You control the police. Now use them.
So that gun was rigged, for sure. But who rigged it? How did he rig it?
Look familiar?
Yep. All that's missing is a ginger midget.
Oh. More of this. I'm assuming these are all like concoctions prepared to like Blackwood's escape, like the gun being rigged, the bath. Poor piggies.
118.
Chapter and verse. Revelations 1:18. I am he that liveth and was dead.
And behold, I'm alive forevermore.
Bruh.
I warn you, Holmes, to accept that this was beyond your control.
My god, the surround system here is immaculate.
She followed you here, Holmes. You led your lamb to slaughter. Holmes!
Oh, snap. The timing here has to be impeccable.
These German locks always give me trouble.
Oh, great. Great. No, lovely.
No, Master, we have plenty of time.
Okay. No pressure. Oh, to create a lot of pressure. It's so close.
3, 2,
oh my god. Girl.
Thank you.
Just get me the fuck out of here. Oh god, it's gonna explode. Oh shit. Oh Jesus. Did Watson make it? Cause it looks like Watson took like the brunt of the first explosion. Oh, it's the police. Okay, I was like, who's that? An order? An order for your arrest?
Lord Coward has issued a warrant for your arrest, sir.
Of course his name is Coward.
Watson's alive.
Just get out of here, Sir Doctor.
Okay, so that's good to know because Lord Coward, which very appropriate name if you ask me, is in control of the police. But there's still some good policemen, like this one, that helped Sherlock escape.
The train will depart when I tell it to. And you will leave my employment when I allow you to.
Oh shit, mystery man.
I want what Reardon was making for Blackwood. Finish the job, or the next dead body will be Sherlock Holmes.
Who is this man?
The should be along shortly. You should be able to rest now.
Is it Sherlock?
Doctor, please.
It is.
This is not your responsibility. It was his choice.
She knew too. Yeah, now he can't back down even more than before because Watson got hurt.
You made the front page.
Great.
Only a name and no picture. You seem to be making a rapid recovery.
Yes, yeah. Took the shrapnel out myself. Mary said I had a lousy doctor.
He knows.
Blackwood's method is based on a ritualistic mystical system that's been employed by the Temple of the Four Orders for centuries. To fully understand the system, to get inside it, I reenacted the ceremony we interrupted at the crypt, with a few enhancements of my own. Sphinx was a door to another dimension.
Okay.
A gateway to immeasurable power. The foot of a lion, the tail of an ox, the wings of an eagle, and the head of a man.
Okay.
It's a secret chamber. I found the bone of an ox, the tooth of a lion, the feather of an eagle, and the hair of man. The points of the star represent the 5 murdered girls, but the cross is what we're now interested in. Since he rose from the grave, Blackwood has killed 3 men. Each murder was committed at a location that has a direct connection with the temple, therefore the system. Reardon, the ginger midget, represents man.
Okay.
His body here. Sir Thomas, master of the temple, wore the ox ring. He died here.
Oh, the tale of
Standish, ambassador to America, where the eagle has been the,
the
national
eagle
emblem for over 100 years. Where he died is here.
So the next one.
So we have man, the ox, eagle,
Moose and lion.
remaining.
Right here.
Parliament.
Oh my god.
And the rest of you come with me.
Right this way.
But what could be the lion though?
Follow these instructions.
Did the devil turn up? Well, never mind. You got the next best thing.
Girl, you're not intimidating anyone, Lestrade. Not the next best thing, like he believes he's intimidating. Not in the slightest. Boy!
Beg your pardon, my lord. Mr. Holmes here. He's been making some serious accusations about you and the order.
Ah! Lestrade!
Thank you, Lestrade.
My lord.
My lord. Get out of here with your wizzly ass.
Very distinctive, those handmade shoes of yours.
Oh, it was him at the ritual.
Nonetheless, I confess to being completely outmatched.
Is he the lion?
No, ma'am.
How many members of Parliament do you intend to murder at noon today? The lion is Parliament, isn't it?
Oh, it's the Parliament, so all of them.
Very clever, but it's not murder, Mr. Holmes. It's mercy.
Okay.
I simply wanted to know the location of Blackwood's final ceremony, and now you've given it to me.
I've told you nothing.
But
not
your
you.
clothes say infinitely more than you could ever hope. The mud smeared on your boots from where you've been walking. A touch of red brick dust on your knee from where you've been kneeling. A small bandage on your thumb from where you've been bowing. A faint aroma of excrement from where you've been standing.
The sewers.
You and Blackwood laid the final touches to your ceremony in the sewers beneath Parliament less than an hour ago.
Wow, 10 out of 10 for the form. But from that height, I would recommend diving with your feet, not your head.
You'll be pleased to know that Lestrade performed his role perfectly.
Oh.
How do you know what you're doing, Holmes? Is the case.
Oh. Lestrade. Oh, sorry for calling you Weasley ass. You fooled me. How does he intend to... He just wants to kill a whole bunch of people, like, from Parliament? Aren't he...
Behold, Blackwood's magic revealed. It's a chemical weapon. First of its kind. Now we know what the ginger midget was working on.
I thought the ginger guy was working, like, was the one behind, like, the concoctions that made him stay alive after the hanging, like, and all of that stuff.
Time has come for only those who believe to remain. Behold, Lord Blackwood.
He lives. He walks among us.
You seem surprised. I have returned from beyond the grave to fulfill England's destiny.
Boy, bye. So what does that machine do?
I've never seen anything like it. Look at this.
It's specifically designed to prevent us from disarming it.
So they
I will create an empire that will endure for millennia, indestructible and eternal.
Okay. He's buying time with the speech, lol.
On the 12th chime, I will summon the dark powers.
Sure, Jan.
The dark powers.
All others.
Oh, come on, sunlight. Look at this. So him and whoever and his followers must have the antidote for whatever gas, because they're in the room as well. Oh my god, when they were drinking, when they were like, oh, drink this, blah blah blah, that was the antidote. Ma'am, where are you going? Oh, it's not working, isn't it? It's not working, is it, actually? Oh, she has to bring it to her employer because he wanted that. Blackwood, you little bitch. At the 12th chime, my dark powers... Shut up. Get him! Get him! How do you plan on getting down? Unless you cross it the other way in time. Never mind, there's a gap. Ma'am, like you didn't see the big ass gap before you reached the end of it. Like, oh my god, I didn't see this gaping hole in the bridge before I actually reached the edge.
I won't be chasing you anymore. Fare thee well.
I don't want to run anymore.
I don't trust you.
I'll tell you everything.
I don't trust you.
I wish you would.
The fuck? Where did he spawn from? Of course. Jesus. Come on, upper body strength. Thank you. Take that back. The crow. Again.
There was never any magic. Only conjuring tricks. The simplest involved paying people off. Like the prison guard who pretended to be possessed outside your cell.
Of course.
Others required more elaborate preparations. Like the sandstone slab that covered your tomb. You had it broken before your burial, then put back together using a mild adhesive. An ancient Egyptian recipe, I believe. Mixture of egg and honey. Designed to be washed away by the rain.
Wow. What if it didn't rain?
Arranging for your father to drown in his own bathtub required more modern science. Very clever of Reardon to find a paralytic that was activated by the combination of copper and water, and was therefore undetectable once the bathwater was drained. The death of Standish was a real mystery until you used the same compound to blow up the wharf. An odorless, tasteless, flammable liquid. Yet it burned with an unusual pinkish hue. Did Standish mistake it for rage as he entered the temple? All it took was a spark. A simple rigged bullet in his gun.
I knew it was rigged. That's the only one I caught.
It's the resistance for the end. A chemical weapon. Had it worked, your followers in Parliament would have watched unharmed as their colleagues were dying around them. They didn't know that you'd given them the antidote. Instead, they would have believed it was magic and that you'd harnessed the ultimate power.
Yeah!
For God's sake, Holmes!
So
Cut me loose!
So, was the girl an actress too? The one that was convulsing in the very beginning?
First, the world will see you for what you are. A fraud. Then you'll be hanged. Properly this time.
It's a long journey from here to the rope.
Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna die. Ooh. And there's the crow for you.
I've never woken up in handcuffs before.
I have.
Naked. Courtesy of you.
The storm's coming.
Thor arrives. Turns out it was Tony Stark all along.
Moriarty.
What?
That's his name.
Professor Moriarty.
Please don't underestimate him. He's just as brilliant as you are. And infinitely more devious.
We'll see about that.
Free yourself. Yep. Rise from that, Blackwood.
I think he's finally come to terms with you leaving.
Mary, look at the ring he's given us.
Ah, lol. He's made a ring out of the freaking necklace. A stolen one for that.
Oh. Oh. Good afternoon. I was trying to introduce the manner in which Blackwood survived his execution. Well, the executioner attached it to a harness, thus allowing the weight to be distributed around the waist and the neck to remain intact.
Oh.
How did you manage it, Holmes?
I managed it with braces, belts, and a coat hook.
None of this explains Blackwood's lack of pulse.
There is a toxin, refined from the nectar of the rhododendron ponticum. It's quite infamous in the region of Turkey, bordering the Black Sea, for its ability to induce an apparently mortal paralysis.
Oh.
Charles? Sergeant Inspector Lestrade asked that you come with me right away.
Another case.
It's one of our sergeants, sir. He went missing in the sewers the day you stopped Lord Blackwood. I'm afraid sewage workers found his body just this morning, sir. Shot in the head.
Such a small caliber bullet.
Yes.
Moriarty. Moriarty.
Professor Moriarty.
Where is Blackwood's device now?
Secret Service have it, sir. They've taken over the case.
I'd wager there's a piece missing.
Because Moriarty has it.
The wire-free invention was the game all along.
And Adler was just the diversion.
He knew I'd chase after her, thereby leaving the machine accessible.
Oh, unattended.
Clarky? Case reopened.
Oh, so cool. I love the credits style. All right. So that was Sherlock Holmes. It was actually really, really fun. It had First of all, Robert Downey Jr. Probably one of my favorite actors out there. It's so cool how they did it. The direction, even like the color grading, like the dark. They kind of like captured the atmosphere, especially with the color grading, like the dark grayish bluish tones. I love also how they incorporated like comedy in it. It wasn't just pure mystery, like mystery solving and detective-ish, if that makes sense. It was that, but it was made in a very entertaining way. Like the casting also was really good. The actor that plays Blackwood also was really good, because he gave that kind of like almost like pompous, like villain, like the guy that he thinks is like above it all, like the law, everyone else just better than everyone and can fool anyone type of guy. He played that really well. Jude Law is a great as Watson. I don't think I was ever bored. There wasn't a moment throughout the movie where I was like, okay, like this is dragging, or like this is it feels like filler. I think it was all very well paced with the comedy. There wasn't comedic moments where it felt off, where it was like, okay, why is there jokes here where the situation doesn't call for it. And I loved the elements of the mystery solving. It's like, okay, this happened, but how did they do it? Like, how could it happen? And I don't know how plausible it is in real life. It probably is. So yeah, I pretty much loved it. I also loved the setting. The costume design was really good too, because it's kind of like a timepiece. It's not modern. It's not contemporary. I don't remember when was Sherlock Holmes written. It looks like it was like in the 1800s, maybe late 1800s. Actually, let me Google that really quick. Okay, yeah, it is 1800s. 1887 is the first appearance. I don't think that there's anything in particular that stuck out to me as something that I didn't particularly like. I don't know. I think I'm not sure if Irene Adler is British, like her character is British, or she's American. I know she travels a lot, just for the sake of her exploits, but because the accent sounded kind of off. It sounded like very much like I'm trying to do a British accent, but I'm not necessarily doing a good one. But as I said, I'm not sure if it's a result of Irene Adler's character being kind of like a jet setter, or if it's just, you know, the way that it was portrayed by the actress. I think her name is Rachel McAdams. But then again, it's not something that completely like ruined the character for me. It's just something that I noticed. Oh my gosh! And also the Lestrade. For a moment, I was like, you slimy little treacherous little thing. I was like, I thought he was actually on the side of Blackwood. But, I mean, he was part of the order, but at the same time, I think he was one of the good cops where he wasn't fully corrupted, because in the end, he did help Sherlock, and also the other good cop, I don't know what his name is, where he helped Sherlock escape when there was a warrant. Like, pretty much he was a wanted man, but he told Sherlock, like, hey, there's a warrant out there for your arrest, get out of here. I think I mentioned everything I wanted to mention. Super entertaining, super fun. I know that there's a second one. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I know that there's a second one out, so I'll probably check that one out as well. But yeah, that's it for this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. There's the button down below. Consider liking this video and turning the little notification bell on so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Comment down below if you ever seen this movie. What are your thoughts? Let me know everything in the comment section down below, and I will check you. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.